How's it going today? We're back with another Minecraft episode, and I'm going to show you guys how to build Ethos Labs Potion Room, because I didn't see that, and I feel like I did a good job of making it. This is a Blaze farm. He put up a tutorial of how to do this, so I don't think I would need to do this for you people. I'm sure you could figure this out. Yeah, just look up how to do a Blaze farm, and it'll be the first one by Ethos Lab. Nice stuff. Okay, so I'm in my nether base right now. This isn't the Let's Play world, in case you people are wondering. This is a world before that one, when the enchanting first came out, and I threw away my minecarts. Oh well. Who needs minecarts? The people who don't want to get stuck in the walls. Okay, so if you would have saw my other video, this is just my nether base. Oh shit, come back, pork chop. There we go. Guys, I'm gonna stop doing the Let's Plays with Goofy Goober for a while because I feel like they're taking away some the attention around me kind of thing. Okay, this is it. I'm gonna go grab some ender pearls. It's just down there. I don't think I'd need that many ender pearls to navigate around. I'm just gonna pretty much just rip it up. I'm not gonna save my world. Okay. Spiral door. Not really a part of the potion room, but around the end I'll run through it with you. This is the room. If you want to know how to do that, let me get some materials here. I need to get some cobblestone. Oh, you're kidding. That happens to me all the time. There we go. Right. Okay. If you want to know, that's how you do it. That's the potion room. Like, that's how you do the floor. Pause the video here. Look at it. That's how it goes in on the inside. Door frame is only 3 blocks, like, long. As you can see, it's just 3 blocks. It's like a 5x5, not including the floor it goes in. Chests, those are just nether brick stairs right there. Ceiling. You can label it the same way if you'd like. This is built from memory too, so it may not be 100% accurate. And then he puts these up here. He doesn't actually farm them. They do actually look pretty cool for a potion room. Something you'd add to a potion room. Looks pretty neat. Okay, so now we can go back and see the redstone here. It's hard to navigate around after you've completed it. Basically, with these 3 buttons here, I'm gonna get rid of you. These 3 buttons, the way the separation works is he would... Okay, so let's just get rid of this block. Let's just get rid of these. Okay, so the 3 buttons, right? For the center one, that's not the center one. Just so you don't get distracted. Okay. He would have it run straight out the back of the block, like so. And the second one, redstone goes underneath it. He does this, and then he places blocks like that to prevent them from connecting and separating them without using repeaters and it taking a long time for your ingredients to come down. So they go up, and he does a pattern here to prevent them from connecting. He has like that space in between, and they travel up. These go to torches. That's redstone for the piston door. Don't worry about that. That's not there. So yeah. The ones on the side of the middle, the ones on the side go to a torch like that. And the middle one, the middle button would go straight to that block, which doesn't power that torch, but that turns off those 3 torches. So they basically go like that. Here's the awkward part where I don't really have any way of getting out of here. Alright, cool. Cool, there's some chests here. Okay. So, once again, I'm stuck. It's really cluttered in this area, particularly. Okay. They come up from... Okay. You get that? That's how that works. And then when you get up here, that's where the last torches were. The middle one was on, and the outer ones were off. Now, as you see, they've inverted once again. He continues to go up at the 2 side torches. This torch, however, goes block over, gets inverted. That torch right there will connect to these, and they're all placed around like this. If you're playing on the PC version, these blocks aren't required, but on the Xbox, the dispensers shoot things up. I believe they think of the water as like a solid block, so when you try to shoot a dispenser into a solid block, it goes up. So what it does is it ends up going up and over, and like landing here, was what I saw when I came up to check why it wasn't working. So that's how you power the redstone. And they'll continue up here. That torch right there, repeaters. I put these repeaters here to separate, because we don't want that to power this, to power that block, which will power this redstone, triggering the glowstone over here. So then you'd get redstone and glowstone at the same time. You don't want to do that. And then you put that repeater there to prevent that torch from powering the redstone, which when you turn on the gunpowder will give you gun or glowstone as well. So that's how you separate them. It just comes down. I inverted it twice more, or once more. I don't know. And yeah, it just connects here. Okay. That's all for that one. That top torch, however, the middle one there, the one lit up right there, that one goes here. As you see, that is the gunpowder. This is the gunpowder. There's a bunch of gunpowder in here. So right below this is that torch that I said was on. Yep. That torch that's on goes up here. Hope not confusing you guys. It's off. You want to make sure the current is always off when you're on the dispensers, or there'll be a tick delay and when you get your items. So, or like 4 ticks a delay. Comes here, powers this. Alright, you're getting the idea, I think. Come back down here. Let's go back down here. Okay. Okay, so that's how that works. And then the centerpiece is a little more complicated. For this side, you're repeating the exact same thing you did over there. What? Alright. Repeating the exact same thing. Are you... Yeah, it's not happening. You repeat the same thing. You know, separate it like that. Comes up. I think I have redstone there. Work. Alright. Oh, why are you there? You're not doing anything. Okay, so yeah, same thing. Powers the blocks when it comes up. I don't think there's any redstone there. Nope. Okay. Aha! But you ask yourself, where did that torch go? That torch, that would be another redstone torch. So that block isn't powered This block is powered, that's why the torch is off. This block isn't powered, that's why it's on. Like the other side, you just simply go off to the side and invert it. It attaches straight to the spider eyes. This one powers this block, which powers this redstone behind it, and this goes... And it's important you don't put a block here. That will turn this on. You'll get both of them at the same time. So that torch goes here, follows along this path, straight to the fermented spider eyes. I put this nice window in just for looks. Over here, this block here has a torch above it, right? So that didn't just come out of nowhere. That has a torch above it, or below it, and then when that torch gets powered by the button, it will power this block, which powers this redstone, which just comes along here and powers this block, which powers this redstone. And that would give you sugar. Okay, now the back part of the redstone. I can get rid of this. Yes, I can. Why are you spawning down here? I've lit it up. I've lit it up down here pretty nice. Oh, I see. He's been down here for a very long time. Okay. So this redstone here, it's not a part of it. That's the side redstone. Alright, here's the more complicated part to this. Okay. I'm just removing the stuff right now, just so I can deal with this better. Don't do that though. You want it to look like that and have it all hooked up. Okay. So basically, this one is a little more complicated. It's not complicated redstone, it's just all about separating and making it nice. Okay, so button. I just activated it. As you can see, it will drop gas tiers. Takes a while because the dispenser's all the way over there. There they are. Yep, gas tiers, it does work. Okay, so powers this. You want to put a repeater there to stop it from connecting to that, because it will connect through the glowstone. And it follows this path, and then it goes here to this block, torch, block, torch, block, torch, block, piston door. Ignore that. Remember, that block. Remember how I said it came? How that worked? Comes here, and look at that. The redstone's right there. This is where the dispensers are set up for you. So basically, you just go, put that above it, and we'll power this block. That block will power this redstone. The same thing works for right here. It's the same amount of redstone torches as the other one. I believe there is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 redstone torches to keep it balanced so it's still off, but to travel the proper distance. It comes out of the repeater, goes here, 4 blocks up. Yes, and when it gets 4, powers block, powers redstone. Huh. Oh, I messed that up. Okay. Is this the center one? Yep. Okay, we'll skip that one for now. Okay, so for the other side. Okay. So on the other side, it's the exact same thing as over there. It's the same thing as those over here, just duplicated again. So you can go get the block measurements if you want, the block pattern. I'll go over block by block here. button there. And that powers this. 4 blocks with redstone torches on top of them. Right here, just makes an L. Gotta have that repeater. 4 inverts it. Okay. Here's a little bit of a complicated part. Are you being used? Yes, you are. Okay. Right here. Let's get rid of all this stuff. I needed that. It's a good thing I carry redstone on me at all times. Okay. This still works. Okay. I cleaned it up. Okay. There's a lot of cleaning here. Alright. Here's your 2 buttons now for the center. I hope I did this good for you guys. If you were paying attention, rewind, pause. But, okay. Glass bottles on the top. That means those 2 glass bottles. You saw I hit the button. Gave me 30 glass bottles. There's 10 brewing stands. Which means I got the proper amount of bottles. The nether wart, it will drop 10 as well. That's how much it should drop. Okay, so we'll do the glass bottle one first. We'll do the nether wart one first. Okay. So right there, surprise, surprise, there's redstone right underneath. And what this redstone here does is attaches to this underneath block. That's the one that's got the button on it. Break. Right there. Power this block, comes down. Redstone, 4 redstone, torch. This goes up 5. No, it doesn't. It doesn't go up 5. I believe it does actually go up 4. Okay, so it comes up right there. See that? 1 second, let me be positioned. Now, when it comes up on that the second time it comes up there, it goes to the side, like that. This is to stop it from interfering with this redstone. It goes off to the side. That one will go to this block, which powers that block. So that's 4 already right there. There's probably another 2. Okay. So it comes up. There's this other block. Okay. By the time you get to this point, that should be red. Like it should be active. Then it comes here, to this spot. It does the exact same thing, it's just a little different redstone. And it won't end up dead center like the other ones does, it will end up over to the side. It still works. Okay, alright. Glass bottles. That's glass bottles right there. Comes out the back like this. Goes over here. Comes up on top. Yup, you guessed it. Goes like that, and it loops. You have to make sure it's not going to be touching any of those blocks. You follow it up, makes a little redstone like zigzag. And then it comes, loops around. This is where it's going to start getting low. So you want to put a repeater. And it travels up a little staircase. It comes up here. Now you want to refresh it right before it goes onto this track. It's going to come here. And redstone. Repeater facing this way. Some more redstone. This way. And it stops. Don't even put another block here. It shouldn't pick this up, but it may cause a block update with this dispenser and make it shoot when you activate it. So you want to end it there. Just don't even put anything there. If you want, you could put a half slab there or a glass block, but that will still work. Okay, and you want to make sure. Okay, I'll do more of the water after actually. Okay, so that comes around here. on top of the dispensers. You can't place it directly on, so you get a block, place it beside. That's how you do it. It comes around, stops. It's done. That's the glass bottles. So these 5 right here, 10, 20, 30. 30 glass bottles. Fill them up with a bunch of glass bottles. And yeah, they'll dispense nicely. Okay, so that's it for up top. That's it for the redstone. I'll get into how you do the water streams now. So, pretty much, here it is for you in a nutshell. You get your dispensers, place them like so. This is your core stream that brings it to the middle. You would want to place water here. Oh, that's ice. What the heck? Whatever. Oh yeah, putting ice below the water will make it run faster. You gotta have to watch out for your lighting though, make sure it doesn't melt. That's what I was gonna say. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. On top, around, you want to place a water source block right there. Right, like, this is where the source block is. Comes down. Fence gate or signs will work. I believe Etho did fence gates because they were stackable. There may be an issue with items passing through the sign. I couldn't tell you. I haven't really tested it. Fence gates or signs, I would say. I don't think there's any downside to using fences, but because they do stack now and you make 3 at a time. So, yeah. Block updates will close it. That's just how signs are. Okay. So your items will come down here. You want to put another source block right there. Between the two. These fence gates will stop them from going on top of it. Your items will come here. Basically, you want to do it again. Like, do the dispensers again. Right here in this block. There's a block in between, so that way the redstone doesn't connect. And the water goes straight. There is no source block here. The reason why it's doing that is because these are drawing them up. Like, for example, if that didn't exist... Oh my. 1 sec. Yes, we get the point, like the block update. For example, if you do this, look at that. It goes back down again. So, this is the center. This is where they fall down. Sign is to prevent water from getting down there. Because you want to put a regular source block there, because that's where you fill up your potions from. You want to make sure all your gates are open, by the way. Or else it won't really work. Alright, there we go. Same thing as done over there. Comes down here. You only need 1 source block per side for water for the mainstream. Okay, if you're on the Xbox version, put glass over top of the water streams to prevent the items from doing that. Unless they fixed that by now, I haven't really tested it. Obviously, if you're going to put signs on it, you can't really do it in here unless you're going to put the sign on top of the glass or right there. I just did that because it seemed to work fine. And now, this is what the top part should look like. The glowstone's not necessary. You can put torches. Glowstone is helpful for when you're doing this because it makes your potion room look nice. And yeah. Okay, so yeah. So you want to look it on top. You don't have to put glass there. You don't have to put the glowstone there. It basically just needs to be a block. I don't even think you need a block there. It would just, you know. Put the half slab. That doesn't really have a point to it other than labeling, and you'd probably want to label your items so that way you don't have to just run up and be like, oh, what's in these dispensers here? And yeah, pretty much like, you know. That's from the slime farm people. So that's pretty much it for that. That's all there is to behind the potion room. I hope I covered it really good. Hope I didn't confuse you guys too much. That's how the centerpiece goes. There's supposed to be glass right here, just to stop the items from up here getting off track. If you want me to run through how I did these doors real quick, I can do that too, because you might want to attach them to your potion room. So I'll do that. So this is the 3x3 spiral door. Hey, how you doing? This was probably my best redstone work I've ever done. I actually thought about it. I said when I was playing, when I did the show off of like Etho's world, I said this was mine, or this was made by Etho. I thought about it, and I don't think this is from him. Correct me if I am wrong. I think I actually did this, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I did this. Basically, buttons go here, come down here. Yes, those are both buttons. Button, button. Sorry, button, button. Powers this. Comes down here. That's not supposed to be there. Okay, this is called an LRS NOR latch. Basically, how it works is these. When you power this, it will turn off this, turning off this redstone, which keeps the door closed. But when it does that, because this redstone is pointing towards this, it will depower this block. Sorry, redstone torch. Or will power it, which will make it loop around. And basically, when it's doing this is your time limit. So that's 4 ticks per repeater, which is equivalent to about a second. So you got 10 seconds pretty much of the door being open. Probably a little bit less. And so yeah, it comes around here. Now, the redstone, what you do with the repeaters is important if you want it to spiral. It doesn't really look nice if it doesn't spiral. Piston, that's the first piston that goes off. That's the second piston, because of that repeater. Comes up. Goes around here. Starting to get dull here, as you can see, so I did this. Comes up. Repeater powers that, which has a little redstone dust beside the first piston. And then it comes up here. That's on second tick, that's on first tick. So it's basically it's like instant. One tick delay, 2 tick delay, 3 tick delay. This comes up here, it goes. That's on a 3 tick delay and powers this piston here, which the one below it is on a 2 tick delay. This one, because it's 3 plus 1, ends up being 4, and it comes up here, powers this, which immediately powers that block, and it also powers this repeater, which goes through this block. So, okay, it's probably getting confusing because it keeps adding up ticks. So there's 3 down there, plus this one, 4 ticks. So this is on a 4 tick. This repeater comes along, powers this stone block, then powers the redstone on top of it. So that's on a 5 tick, even though it's not pointing at it, it's still powering it. This turns into 6 ticks, which goes to this block, comes down, goes here. There's a piston right there that's on 6 ticks, and then it comes down. And because they're on the same circuit, I put another repeater, which puts this one to 7 ticks. So when we come out, it is spirals pretty cleanly. So that's it for the potion room. Thank you for watching. Like if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment for feedback. Pleasure making a video for you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.